What if a single color could unlock the deepest truths of your personality? Colors aren't just visual, they're emotional frequencies that resonate with our innermost self. They influence our moods, guide our decisions, and speak a language older than words. Without our conscious knowledge, these hues act as messengers from our subconscious, revealing hidden aspects of our character we rarely show the world. Today, you will discover this power firsthand. I'm presenting you with 4 distinct colors. Look at purple, blue, red, and yellow. Don't analyze them intellectually. Just take one calming breath. Let your gut feeling take the lead. Ask yourself, which color feels instinctively like you? Which shade calls to you on a primal level? This isn't a random selection, it's a reflection. The renowned psychologist Carl Jung taught that symbols and colors are pathways into the human psyche. They connect our waking mind to the vast, unseen world within. Your choice acts as a mirror, showing you your core desires, hidden strengths, and even the parts you keep concealed. So, here is the moment. Observe these 4 colors: purple, blue, red, and yellow. Trust that first immediate pull. Make your selection. The color you feel drawn to will reveal profound layers of your true identity.
If you felt a deep connection to purple, it signifies a soul of immense depth and complexity. Purple has historically represented the mystical, the wise, and the spiritual.
It's the color of the philosopher, the innovator, the individual who searches for more than what's on the surface. Selecting purple means you are driven by a need for significance. You pursue wisdom, purpose, and a deeper understanding of life. You are likely reflective, someone who discovers power in solitude as much as in dialogue. When the noise of the world becomes too much, you journey inward to a private sanctuary of contemplation where insights run like a boundless stream. Your depth is a universe waiting to be explored. This doesn't mean you are distant. In fact, others are naturally attracted to your energy, even if they can't fully articulate why. You possess an enigmatic aura, a magnetic quality that hints at hidden wisdom. People sense you perceive realities they cannot, and because of this, they often seek you for solace, advice, or simply to be near your calming strength. A creative spirit flows through you. But for you, creativity isn't merely about aesthetics. It's about alchemy, turning the intangible into something real. You might express this through writing, music, innovation, or through dreams that allow others to see the unseeable. Often, your concepts feel pioneering. Some may not grasp your perspective, but those who do see the genius in your uniqueness. Yet this profound nature has its trials. You experience feelings with great intensity. You are perceptive, attuned to subtle energies, atmospheres, and unsaid emotions. While this is a profound gift, it can sometimes feel like a heavy weight. To safeguard your energy, you are selective with your trust. Fidelity is paramount to you. And when you form a bond, you love with a rare and powerful depth, a connection that transforms. There may be times you feel alone in your complexity, as if you exist on a wavelength few can access. That sense of separation is real. But always remember, your distinctiveness is not a flaw. It is your most potent asset. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to illuminate trails that others haven't yet found. If you chose purple, you are a philosopher, a creator of new realities. You show everyone that existence is more than data and material things. It is also about what we sense, envision, and hold as truth. Your being is a quiet catalyst, motivating others to seek more profoundly, to imagine grander, and to live more genuinely. If your intuition guided you to blue, it uncovers your need for tranquility, honesty, and inner stability. Blue is the color of the boundless sky and the deep ocean, representing serene expanses and infinite calm. It holds the vibration of peace, reliability, and faith. By choosing blue, you demonstrate that you cherish harmony both in your environment and within your own spirit. You are someone who looks for equilibrium in a world that often feels disordered. And intuitively, you understand that true power resides not in loudness, but in quiet composure. Your essence is like a calming breeze after turbulence. People feel secure in your company. They recognize you as a person who hears them without criticism and supports without expectation. You don't require grand gestures to make an impact. Your mere existence communicates volumes. Blue also stands for sincerity and principle. For you, authenticity is crucial, not just factual truth, but emotional truth. Being real, deception, or wearing a facade feels draining to you. You want existence to be genuine, unfiltered, and purposeful. This is why others view you as dependable and steadfast. Someone who upholds their morals even when it's challenging. Your empathy is profound. You feel deeply, but you also reflect thoughtfully before responding. You are not reckless. Instead, you choose understanding before movement.
This positions you as a natural peacemaker and a foundation of strength for your loved ones. But there is also a difficulty. Because you value accord, you may sometimes sidestep disagreement to maintain peace.
While your tact is a virtue, be mindful not to suppress your own needs, simply to please others. Harmony is valuable, but it should never cost you your authentic expression. Like the sea, your feelings have tremendous depth. On the outside, you may seem poised and tranquil, but inside there is a universe of visions, thoughts, and quiet power. You are capable of immense affection and profound bonds, but you share your heart selectively, only with those who genuinely understand and cherish you. Your calm is a superpower in a chaotic world. If you chose blue, you are a guardian, a harmonizer, a spirit that demonstrates to us all that softness is not fragility, it is resilience. You hold the expanse of the heavens and the depths of the waters within you, and in a frantic world, you are the steadying force that helps others find their center.
If your innate pull was toward red, it discloses a spirit alive with fervor, determination, and an unyielding appetite for experience. Red is the color of flame, life force, and primal power.
It embodies survival, vigor, and a relentless will to live completely. Choosing red means you refuse a life of half measures. You want to experience all of it, to embrace every sensation, to engage with existence with your entire being. You are courageous, motivated, and fearless in the pursuit of your goals. Where others hold back, you charge forward. That bravery distinguishes you. It's why people often perceive you as a born pioneer, someone who sparks movement and encourages others to act. You live by your own rules, rejecting average when excellence is attainable. But your passion isn't confined to ambition. It flows through your emotional world, too. You love with intensity. You stand your ground with conviction. And when you dedicate yourself, it is with your whole soul. Compromise is not in your nature. People sense your energy the instant they encounter you. Being close to you is like standing near a blaze. Exciting, captivating, memorable. This fervent nature, however, carries its own challenges. You are not scared of risk, and while this frequently leads to amazing chances, it can also result in hasty decisions. Your thirst for life makes patience feel restrictive. Learning to stop, to center yourself, to pace your steps, even when your heart is sprinting, will give your intensity more direction and impact. Beneath your confidence exists something many miss, a tender heart. You experience everything at maximum capacity, and that includes hurt. You might conceal it behind bravery and self-assurance, but your spirit is sensitive. This is not a shortcoming. It is what makes your love revolutionary and your presence indelible. Red also signifies tenacity. Obstacles don't defeat you, they energize you. Every hurdle hones your resolve. Every difficulty feeds your persistence. When life resists, you resist with greater force. This internal fortitude makes you relentless. When you are truly on your path, if you chose red, you are a phenomenon of nature. You remind the world that life isn't meant to be observed from the sidelines. It is meant to be lived with radiant intensity. Your courage is your guide. Your passion is your energy source. And your inner fire is the catalyst that makes visions into facts. If your heart was captivated by yellow, it reveals a spirit brimming with radiance, positivity, and a constant thirst for evolution. Yellow is the color of the sun, glowing, warm, and vital. It carries the energy of potential, optimism, and the dawn of new chances. By choosing yellow, you indicate that even in a world filled with gray, you are the person who looks for the glow, the new starts, and the open doors. At your essence, you are a visionary, but not one detached from reality. Your visions are dynamic, compelling you to move, to create, to discover. You awaken with inspirations that feel like lightning, and your challenge isn't finding motivation, but focusing it without depleting your energy. Your light is attractive. People are drawn to you because your presence feels like a beam of sunlight. You offer them faith, bravery, and joy. You are the type who can change a room's atmosphere without uttering a single syllable. You remind everyone that happiness is not just attainable, it is a formidable force. Yellow is also the color of inquiry. If you chose it, your mind is buzzing with wonder. You want to know, to investigate, to comprehend the reason behind it all. Standing still feels suffocating to you. You flourish when life is an expedition, when there are new routes to travel and new vistas to pursue. But here's something many overlook. Your positive outlook isn't ignorant. It's a conscious decision. It's a form of strength. You've encountered darkness, and yet you chose not to be confined by it. This makes you resilient in ways people might not perceive. When life tests you, you may sway, but you do not shatter. Instead, you emerge again, more vibrant, more luminous, and more resolved than ever. Still, this quest for light holds a hidden challenge. You dread stagnation, not because of ego, but because to you, it feels like your inner light is fading. This fear can drive you into a state of constant motion, always pursuing the next achievement, the next experience, scared to be still. Learning to pause, to welcome quiet, will allow you to glow even more brilliantly without exhausting your resources. In connections, you seek delight, shared laughter, and adventure. You give your companions vitality and confidence, often becoming their beacon during tough times. But remember, you deserve to radiate for yourself too. You are permitted to recharge, to rely on others, and to let someone else be the light for you when needed. If you chose yellow, you are the dawn in human form. You are the living proof that light always comes back, even after the deepest darkness. Your joy is a melody, your optimism is propulsion, and your being motivates others to trust in brighter tomorrows. You are not here to exist in the background. You are here to glow so intensely that others recall the sun that shines within them too. On this path of discovery, we've observed how one simple decision, purple, blue, red, or yellow, can offer a glimpse into your internal landscape. These colors are not arbitrary. They are symbols, each with its own resonance, each echoing with concealed dimensions of your character, your feelings, and your capabilities. Carl Jung, the foundational figure in analytical psychology, held that symbols and archetypes are tools for deciphering the human mind. He viewed colors as more than mere decoration. He saw them as links between our conscious thoughts and our unconscious depths. When you feel pulled to a color, you aren't just selecting with your vision, you are answering with your essence. Perhaps you learned something unexpected, a facet of yourself you hadn't fully acknowledged, or maybe this experience simply affirmed what you already sensed in your core. The manner in which you feel, connect, aspire, and exist. Either way, this is the strength of self-knowledge. It aids us in comprehending not only our own identity, but how we relate to others, how we overcome obstacles, and how we evolve. And the wonder of color continues from here. Once you know which tones resonate with your spirit, you can bring that awareness into your everyday life. The attire you select, the environments you shape, the way you immerse yourself in specific palettes. All these decisions affect your emotions, your self-assurance, and your vitality. Choosing colors that align with your inner self is like calibrating an instrument to its perfect pitch. Suddenly, everything feels more vibrant, more true. So, I encourage you to take this further. Be mindful of the colors that naturally attract you during different phases of your journey. Notice how your inclinations change when you are joyful, or when you are seeking, or when you are mending. Each shift is your inner self communicating.